Hello everybody. Tonight we're gonna be talking about the match between France and Germany, which ended by French team beating Germany 1-0. Uh, Hummels, it was an own goal. Hummels scored against Germany. So let's start off and focus on the main problem that um, influence the game result, which is this guy N'Golo Kante. This guy was dangerous in the building the attack from the behind. He was receiving the ball really easily without no remarkable pressure. When you leave such a player without a pressure, you are in trouble because N'Golo Kante can run, can do whatever he wills in the field without no pressure from Gundogan leaving this area empty to N'Golo Kante, and then maybe even have a lot of options to pass to the left side of the field. So many times in the game, many times during the game, while French team building the attack, um, N'Golo Kante was building the attack from behind, and that without pressure from the midfield, which led to difficulties uh, for the for Germany to cope this building technique. So here, when the French team playing without the ball, we can see that three of the French team are pressing Toni Kroos, which they knew how dangerous Toni Kroos in building the attack. See here, so this is Karim Benzema, Pogba, and Griezmann. So if we focus here, this space, there is no support. Even if there is a support, we could see the support is already marked by Rabiot and N'Golo Kante. So in this position, it is very hard for Toni Kroos to change the game for the left side or the right side because he is visually blocked. He is visually blocked and lacks passing options. So in this position, French team knew how to play without the ball by pressing the key component of the German team, which is Toni Kroos, because he's the responsible of building the attack from behind. So blocking his sight and blocking his passing options. Now, maybe in this situation, Gnabry or Havertz should come to the midfield and support passing techniques. They could take two or more players, and then Toni Kroos maybe try to change the game for different direction. And again, as you may see, this is the French team in attacking position. Again, we could see N'Golo Kante is receiving the ball from the defenders. We have two defenders here without no serious blocking on N'Golo Kante. Okay, then what happens is that we found this area empty. Okay, and also again left side is empty without no real blocking from Kimmich on the right side. Okay, and the midfielder Gundogan and Toni Kroos were in distance, long distance from the midfielders of French team, and that led to French team having the ball for sometimes wasting time, and not blocking N'Golo Kante led to a serious lack of repositioning of the ball. Okay, as we can see here, the German team try their best to score against the French team. However, we could see on the picture clearly that the French team was fantastic in blocking areas and passing options against the French team. So this is Toni Kroos. blocked by Antoine Griezmann and even Karim Benzema. So Toni Kroos retrieved the ball to Hummels. Hummels then gave the ball to the left side. So this pressure, it's negative, okay? Like positioning of the ball was negative. Why? Because the German team was supposed to take the ball to this side, which is no German team here. I mean, no German player here existed. No one here to build the attack and run with the ball to the French team side. So looking at this area here, we could see that the middle or the deep side of the French team, it is really blocked by four players. N'Golo Kante, Pogba, and Kylian Mbappe was doing his defense duty. Okay, so since that it was hard for the German team to attack from middle, so they decide to go for the left side, which is this side here. And we can see here Paul Pogba, Pavard, they are already anticipating the direction of the ball and blocking that area. Okay, this photo here, or this screenshot, tells us from the very few times the midfielders of Germany played a through ball, okay, to Havertz, which in return was trying to sneaky attack from the mid, but he was covered by many French team players, and it ended. They were like outnumbered. If you see how many French players here and how many German player here, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the second half, German team tried to add more players in between the lines, between the defense of the French team. Let me show you here, and between the midfielders of the French team here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 German players, but it was ineffective. Toni Kroos here was trying to pass the ball to the Havertz, but you can see Mbappe was recovering. All French team was aware of the positioning, and it was they were trying to penetrate these lines, but it was so difficult when French team is ahead 1-0. So you have to attack and leave space behind, which is very dangerous against Mbappe and Benzema and the guys, you know. As you could see here, the drop back tactic that is used by the French team here. We could see that penetrating these lines is a mission impossible, especially against quality teams such as French team. You could see when the German team tried to lean to the left side, we could see like 4 French players are blocking this area, which leaves no space to the left side to penetrate and do some crosses as the German team tried to do in order to equalize. In this photo here, we reiterate what we said before about leaving this dangerous midfielder and the Champions League winner with Chelsea, N'Golo Kante, with no tight pressure, is something that you, as if you are saying to your opponent, take the ball and build the attack nicely. But we are trying to assess here something else, that we could see here. Havertz is being aware of that the midfield is empty and is trying to pressure N'Golo Kante, but the distance is too long. German team was holding the ball a lot, and of course sometimes things go wrong, and then we could see a counter attack it could have been a deadly goal to French team against the German team. So this is what led to the loss of tactical small things that make difference in the match. As we could see again and again and again, Toni Kroos is trying to build the attack. We could see that maybe lack of speed of building the attack, you're not surprising French team in anyhow. You have to surprise this tight defense, because this defense is leaving no space between the midfielders and the defense. So you have no player here, no German player coming to receive the ball from Toni Kroos. This area is completely blocked by the French team. So Toni Kroos have to play like on the right side, which is like the ball is gonna take long, then the French team is gonna block the whole right side. And last but not least, we could see here again what we talked about. The German team is counting on Toni Kroos in building the attack. However, Toni Kroos he's finding no support in this area here. Actually, it's blocked by four French players. So he had to go like this distance to the right side or that left side. Okay, so the mission of the German team here, I mean the three players, this guy and this guy and this guy, were supposed to move in between the lines. Okay, in between the lines of defense and the midfielder. Somehow they have to make tricks and leave space and take one player and then another guy run the ball, and then it has to be so fast in order to penetrate such defense. Okay, these three players, they have to do like smart speedy moves that has to do with like taking a player with you, then leaving the space to your teammate, then maybe Toni Kroos have to change to the left or the right, then you try to make the opponent team to moves with you. You move the ball and you move so that the opponent team moves with you. You need a lot of energy to do that, especially against a team like France. Thank you very much for listening, and then we shall see you in upcoming episodes. See you. Don't forget to like if you like and subscribe. Thanks.